Not happy with that. Would have been in that. Horrible. Let's try again. You can't see anything? What do you mean you can't see anything? Have you tried giving your eyes a rub? That usually works when, or even opening them. That usually helps. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't in it now. Look at that flush. That's a nasty flush. Oh, that's dangerous. Very small, hyper small float on this one. Less than 1 million in the float. So just taking 10,000 shares is a huge huge piece. It's been good. Right, TikTok. Cameras flipped onto something else. I think that was because I was reloading the screen. Cameras flipped. But into a halt. Into a halt. So yes, very very dodgy. And that's the problem that you get with a lot of these very light float stocks that are moving without and they're moving without a catalyst. You've got to be wary of it. Got to be very wary of stocks like that, because if they're being manipulated, you'll never know until it's too late, and that's half the problem. Okay, so let's get back to the old tickety-tockety chat. Okay, so where's Revlon? Why is all my screens not up? Revlon sold off as well. That's a big sell-off as well. Revlon. Those are the two big movers today, along with boxed, not traded boxed. Let's have a look at it. That's selling off too. Oh, that's the SPY is looking a little bit bearish now. Regular market, 5 minutes. Just sorting out the scanners. Yeah, so choppy day. Revlon was difficult today. It really was. A lot of downwards action, some good movements upwards, but it was very choppy. Very you get your gains, you get green, and then it'd take it away from you. That's what I found anyway. And I don't think I'm going to trade PEV any further because that looks like the whale just sold. Okay, that's 15-minute chart. That looks good to me. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's go back to PEV. $32, $37. This will resume at 32. The question is, will it bounce? Not so sure. Did it spot me out after spot me out? Stop. It stopped me. Yes, it did. I got stopped out. So I was 5,000 down coming into the later session. But look, it's give it back. I was 5,000 up not too long ago on Revlon. Up until this flush down here, I was 5,000 up at the top here, and then it went against me. So I'm now 2,000 down on 2,000 up on Revlon. So let's look at this. That's 32, 32. So it's for 37, 32. No, it must be a 10-minute halt. Okay, let's change that scanner. So now we've got all the scanners up and running, working again. Yeah. It's not for anything. It's not under $10 now. A watch list up and running again. Yeah, so first minute did it stopped me out. But if you look at, I mean, this one's been going mental all day. It's we got in here and rode it, and we've rode it all the way up from kind of $6.50 up to $8. So now it's down at $7. So that, and then we look at Revlon. You see how much we've traded this across the course of the day, taking profits on these big spikes up, but they've been coming down as well. So Revlon is on its way back up again. Okay, I'll take a little buy in there. Of this candle is 92, so I'll give it till 90. Am I on it? No, it's at 15 cents. Get up towards 920. I can add to the position. Nice. Some of those gains back. On blue. You're in at 344. Okay. I Well, I'm in Revlon here at 9:05, so I'll take a look at blue on the other screen. That's 466 at the moment. Nice move. Whole dollar move there. Well done. Make sure you take some profits. Feel like don't forget 3. Some people forget it. I don't know what program that's out of. So what's happened to my music? Yeah, there was something missing. There we go. We're only $50 up on this one at the minute. That's not what I wanted to see. Big flush like that. It's back up. Might go against me, but don't think so. Ah, come on, Revlon. Playing silly games now. Oh, that was a nasty gap down from Phoenix Motors as well. Halted at just over 7 and gap down to another 40 cents. So that was nasty. It's filling the gap on the way up though now. That was perfect. Gap down, it's trying to fill the gap up. So nasty flush. Okay, so we're breaking 9 again. Move back up. Okay. Swing trader. Fair play to you. What price am I in? My average is well, it's $9. It's $8.99 a half. $9. But it's currently 97 on the ask. I'm looking just to get back in the green on this. Sometimes they just, when the low cap stocks can just flush really quickly. That's what happened with PEV. Although it's filled that gap and then some. Oh, I should have been in that one. The bounce off the VWAP. Presumed on the VWAP. It's moved 50 cents. 50, 60 cents as Phoenix Motors. That off that halt down with 50-60 cents up. Well, I don't know if it'll break 9.19 now, but I just want to get over $9 right now. I'm feeling a little bit exposed. This is what it's been like all day for me with Revlon. I've been up and down all day. 4,000 down at one stage, then I was 4,000 up, 5,000 down, going into well, when I came back, then I was 5,000 up, so the swings have been quite huge. That's been the story of Revlon for me today. It's up and down, and then it was 5,000 up, and I just gave 3,000 back a few minutes ago. So unfortunately, it's just teasing. There's been some good monies to be made. It's just when it flushes down, it flushes hard and it flushes fast. Even with a stop in place, it's been skipping past my stop, so I've been getting very poor fills and a lot of slippage. Okay. Right now, I'm thinking this is looking bearish. There we go. Now we're getting a little bit of move to the upside. Needs to break the $9. I've got a huge wall at $9. It's not got a lot of volume. Looks a bit better. Here we go. Let's break that $9 level. 905, 910, something like that. I'll take that. What a big wall. 1,500. Not a big seller. 1,500 shares is not a big seller. I'll buy that up myself. Got more sellers down here than there is up at $9. It does ook better, doesn't it? I've got a cushion on the day, so I can take a few more risks coming into this this final hour of the market. Not uncalculated risks. I'm not going to give back all my gains. I'm going to still keep at least 5k. But we'll see. Get out of this. Yeah. Revlon, I hate you. Teasing me, giving me good gains, and then taking them back, and that, you know, that's been Revlon. That's the story of Revlon today. Oh, thank goodness for Phoenix Motors. Let's have a look at Phoenix Motors now. Look at that flush down. That's horrible. I'm glad I wasn't in that. Don't mind being in the bounce back up though. This is going to come back down. It's bull trap. Very much. Right, let's the market doing. Oh, it's selling. What else? What else has been moving? Boxed. That's below the VWAP, so that's selling now as well. Inverse cup and handle on Revlon on the 2-minute. Get this on the 2-minute. There's your cup handle. So there's the inverse cup and handle. That's bearish. That's looking very negative. That's just a bear trap. Sorry, bull trap. AMC. Oh, ouch. That's not too bad. It's only 10 cents. Looks a lot worse than it is because of the scale. Okay, let's see what else has been moving today. ADN looks like it's moving up. It is. Needs to get above $3 for me. See what happens. CCXI looks really good. Are you an options your options trader there, Prime? Probably it's been a relatively unproductive day when I look at what's moved and on what volume. That's been very choppy. That moved up and then flushed down, so not even gained its gain. So they're all these sub $3 stocks that I don't really go for as well. Yeah, there's not been a lot moving on decent volume at all. Today, it's just probably 2 or 3 stocks. Above $3, because I like to trade stocks above $3. There's nothing wrong with trading sub $3 stocks, but I just try not to do it where if I can. Very nice move. Oh, where's this 2? I don't know. Do 1 minute. I've got the 2 on the other screen. Yeah, okay. Have we got anybody in the YouTube or Twitch? Let me know if you're there. Okay, let me know in the chat, guys. What have you been trading today? I can't believe Aeroclean's only traded 4 million shares today. Ah, Kavar, welcome across. And you as well, PD. Not such a good day. It's not been an easy day to trade, Kavar. Story of my story. I was about 13 grand up at one stage. I was 5 grand down. No, actually, it was 9 grand down at one stage. Early doors. Recovered that with Revlon, and then I was 5 grand up. Gave back pretty much all of it. So not such a good day trading with Revlon. Thank goodness for Phoenix Motors, which is, I was right. Absolutely spot on. Bull trap. It's flushed, then it bounced. Bull trap. Revlon looks like it's trying to make a move back up. Breaks 890, I'll get in. It's 80 might have been a good entry. What's the high of that candle? 2 minute? 860. Low. 884. Minute 889 is the previous 5 minute candle high, so that's what I'm waiting for really. 890. It's been tough today, Super. Like I say, I was about 13 grand up at one stage. Now I'm only 7, so no, 7.5. So I've given back about 6 grand. Given back about 50% of what I've done today. So frustrating. Would have been so much better off. Yeah, that's your inverse cup and handle right there. It looks like it. Edzilla, you're absolutely right. Like I was saying, there's a big inverse cup and handle here, which is bearish. So now we're making an inverse cup and handle with a handle. So it's lower highs, and we've got this. Well, it's pretty much on the VWAP really. Support. The volumes died out a bit as well. So yeah, revenues. No. Revlon's probably not going to. Yeah, that's all I've traded today is PEV and REV. How did you find Phoenix Motors, trading Phoenix Motors? That was scary stuff. Good stuff, but scary stuff. And there was only 1 million shares in the flow. Less than 1 million shares in the flow. A lot of the time I wasn't even getting filled. I'm trying to take 5,000 shares and I'm only getting like 3,500 or 4,000. What do I use to scan the stocks? I use Benzinga. No, it didn't, Jack. The range order. No, it didn't. Yeah, I got stopped out. So that left me just over 5,000 in the hole when I got back. But then Revlon gave that back and double. Because I was over 5,000 up on Revlon, and I've given it all back now, just the other part of this stream. Go figure. See this break $9 with confirmation. I'm trying to work out that pattern. Shoulder, that's ahead. We could come back down for another shoulder and then move up. I don't know, maybe. I'm clutching at straws. Who's playing for Real Madrid? Benzema? Benzinga, not That's terrible. That's terrible, Boma. That's terrible. Benzinga, not Benzema. yeah, I mean, essentially, let me just pull this down. I'll show you where to find Benzinga. So this is my, and if you're on Twitch or YouTube, you can find these links in the description. But if you go into my profile, you go to the link tree there, which is the TikTok trader. Click on that TikTok trader. It'll might show you this splash screen, but go through anyway, and it brings you to all these links. To find stocks to trade, it's this second one down. Okay, second one down is Benzinga. It's great. You've got the scanners, you've got the signals, you've got the news, you've got the calendars, you've got everything. Just try it out for 14 days. It's free for 14 days, so just try it out. You don't even need a credit card to get your trial started. Just like I say, go into my link tree, second one down, and Benzinga. It's actually these scanners here. These are from Benzinga. I've got 6 open at any one time. You can have squawks or audible squawk alerts and things like that, which is really good as well. Benzinga, it's really, really good. If you're wondering what I'm trading on, it's Dash Trader, which is this one here, the little gold and green. Dash Trader Pro, that's the platform. I use TradingView for charting. If I'm going to look a bit more in-depth charting, TradingView is free, and it's probably one of the best charting platforms out there. What else? I'll do all my journal logs on TraderView, not to be confused with TradingView. So TraderView, it does analysis and journaling of your trading activity, and that's what I do. If you want to learn how to trade, the top one is the Day Trade with me. I am Tony. Day Trade with Tony. Learn how to trade, and here's your full syllabus. Over 20 hours of lecture material. We've got a introduction to swing trading there as well, a mini swing trading course, very affordable. But down at the bottom there, you've got my trade statistics and broker statements for 6 months, showing how profitable I am. So check that out. But Benzinga, yeah, if you want to book no stocks to trade, Benzinga's the deal. Check it out in the link tree. You can find the link tree in my profile by clicking the Linktree TikTok Trader. Okay, that's that covered. I'll go back to the action. Now, I got rejected at $9 again on Revlon, as expected. But we're getting this lower highs, and it's going to break below. Once it breaks below the VWAP, I think this is probably going to be done. 865, 860. Gets down to 850. It's probably going to be done for the day. Just my opinion. Don't sue me. Not a financial advisor, not offering financial advice. Don't sue me. Well, technically he didn't. It was Vinicius Jr., but, you know. What's my broker? I'll recommend one for the UK. Well, I'm not in the UK. I know my accent might fool you, but I'm using right now an offshore broker, which is Capital Markets Elite Group, or CMEG. The reason I use those, even though they are an offshore broker, and I mention that because some people don't like to trade with offshore brokers, but I trade with them because I get more leverage. They give more margin than a lot of other brokers, so they give 6 times leverage on equities, on stocks and equities. Interactive brokers is also quite good. I use them as well. So those are the 2 brokers that I will use, excuse me, for day trading. I use Interactive for swing trading, options, and in investing. I've got my SIP account with Interactive as well, which is the self-managed pension, if you will. So I've got a lot more of my equity with Interactive than I do with capital markets. And what I tend to do each month is I withdraw whatever. I start each month with 30,000, and I withdraw whatever profits I make on the month. I withdraw it at the end of the month. Start the next month with 30,000 again. So yeah. Interactive are probably one of the easiest ones to work with, but like I say, if you're looking at day trading, I've never had any problems with capital markets. All the brokers give you an option. Interactive's very simple. You can actually transfer in euros or sterling or dollars. It's up to you. Capital Markets Elite Group, they have multiple accounts. You can you can transfer in sterling, euros, or dollars, and then what they'll do is, depending on what you're trading, they will convert it to the relevant. Well, Les, use TransferWise. That's what I do. If I'm transferring money to the broker, or I'm transferring money in, receiving or I'll receive into my bank account from the broker, but I'll transfer to the broker with Wise. It used to be TransferWise. Very low fees, and it's almost next day. Well, it was next day, same day in some cases. So no crappy charges. That's the thing. Capital Markets UK based? No, they're offshore. They're based out of Trinidad and Tobago, I think is HQ. But I believe they do have. If you go to Capital Markets elite.co.uk, I think there is now, as of October last year, I think they opened the UK branch, which is governed by the UK Financial Regulation Authority, Financial Conduct, FCA or whatever. But yeah, double check the website. So Google is your friend, Capital Markets Elite. But if you're in the UK, it's probably easier to fund the UK by the UK bank. So it's sterling to sterling. I'm in Ireland, and I've been using these for a couple of years. So I fund in dollars, and I send it over to the US bank from my US bank. So. And that's the beauty of using TransferWise, or Wise as it's now known. There's another link in the link tree if you want to check that out. I recommend them as well. So TransferWise or Wise, if you are moving from one currency to another, they will give you a bank account in whichever currency, if they have that currency. So if you want dollars, you load up your account. Let's say you're in the UK, you open a Wise account in sterling. Let's just say you want to transfer it to a US dollar account, someone else in the US dollar account. So what you do is you just open a US dollar account with Wise, and they'll give you the account details. There's no extra funds or anything like that, and you just convert it there on the fly, and then send it from your Wise US dollar account in US dollars to their US dollar account. You don't get hit with any charges that way. It's really good. Well, I think Revlon's done for the day. Phoenix Motors definitely done for the day. It's breaking below the VWAP now. Let's see. ADN still moving. Let's have another look. Yeah, ADN's got over $3. But it needs to break $3. It certainly did that. Okay. Let's see if we can stop here. 7 cents. See if we can't make a little bit of money in the final hour with ADN. Or not. very tight stop. We've only got we're only risking 7 cents on this, so oh, 8 cents. We didn't get filled at 27, we got filled at 28. So I guess we're risking 8 cents. Pull back. Figured we might, with the breakout, new high there, figured we might get a similar move as we got here on that pullback. It not panning out that way. Oh, no, there we go. Get out. It broke below, so just get out. Who's got PayPal? Capital markets have got PayPal? Have they really? Didn't know. Yeah, I think Revlon's done. I think Phoenix Motors definitely done. That's looking tired. This flush egg cap bounce really, and then it's a little bit of bounce, and then it's kind of exhausted and dying a death, along with the volume on it. Revlon is not done. Not shortable. Damn. You look at the volume here. The volume tells you it's not done. It might not go to the highs, but there's still action to be got out of this. Just look at the volume here. Some big volume candles coming out. I see this. I want to see it above the VWAP. Gets above the VWAP, I'll trade it again. RIP. Yeah. Revlon. What would RIP be? Revlon is piss taking. I don't know. It's over 65. I'm interested. I want to see it back above the VWAP. Maybe test the VWAP as support, and then I can trade it. 65 is where the VWAP is. Okay, here we go. Risk 5 cents on the dollar. See it above the VWAP and hold above the VWAP. A lot of people taking profits. A lot of people selling it now. I like that. Do not like that little shooting star there. Yeah, I'll get it. Been doing this to me all day as Revlon. Give me some and then take it back. Yeah, absolutely. It's It's been very choppy today as Revlon. It's been up and down, and some of the downward flushes, which is why I've been giving back. So it's been moving quickly, and I'm getting profits on the board, then adding to my position for the move up, and then a quick flush back, and it take the profits off me. So it's been a difficult one to trade. I think it probably would have been a good swing trade today, this one. So open the swing trade at the open and then just let it fly, because it was what, about $7 at the open, $7.50, something like that. Yeah, so you'd have got $1 on this. It's coming up to the last hour of the market. Check on it midway through. Probably would have been one of those better ones to just set it, let it go, and not come back for it. Trade the opening range. Opening range is your stop loss. Bottom of the opening range is your stop loss, and then let it go. Take your profit, a couple of dollars up or something. Want to see it above the VWAP. This big green volume candle is what got me a bit back interested. Like, okay, it's not dead yet. The big green candle, obviously quite a few people selling there, but the big green candle said a lot of people still buying. Problem is, you look at the time and sales, and it's red and white. There's not much green on it. You're wondering what the time and sales is on TikTok? It's a rolling ticker that tells you the orders as they're processed, whether they're processed on the uptick or the downtick, or in between the spreads, which I can't understand the whites, because I'm in for 67 here, just as it broke the VWAP, faked me out. Now we're going to go for it again. Went up to 70 when it faked me out. This little shooting star, yeah, 70. Well, I only got 3 cents on my move anyway. Wasn't enough to take a profit. How did you get on with the SPY there, Eric? Was you trading to the long side or the short side? How did you finish, Kavar? It's not been a good day, but is it a really bad red day, or is it recoverable later in the week? It just set you a little bit back, or has it set you a lot back? It's coiling under under the VWAP, only 650. 865. When it coils like that with an ascending wedge, it usually breaks upwards. So let's see if it does that, or whether it's just going to keep rejecting at the VWAP. You need a bit of volume for it to break upwards. That's the problem. Too many sellers at 60. Not enough buyers at 59. Would add to that by myself, but I don't think it's going to make much difference. There's a lot of sellers at 58. think a lot of people are going to be taking profits this hour on Revlon. Not going to be able to short. Well, my broker, I can't short it. Anyone else can actually short Revlon today? Because I can't. I'm not saying it would be a good idea, but not on Webull. You're able to short it on in a simulator. Okay. You can short it on T212. You got shares to borrow. And it's not even saying it's hard to borrow, that just not shortable. When there's a short sale restriction, sometimes it's hard to borrow, but you can only short it on the uptick. But it just says not shortable here. Okay, I think this is done. Been way too many sellers and not enough buyers. Yeah, get out. Okay, so I'm back red on Revlon. There's a familiar story. You shut up. Nobody asked for your opinion. Well, I'm a little bit kicking myself a little bit. I'm overtrading. That's what I'm doing. I'm just overtrading. Oh, I should have quit when I was 13 grand up. What are you gonna do? There's not. No, ADN's not going back. We got in there for the move up and went against us, so that's not coming back. Surely. Yeah. Not enough volume. That's why I got in here, because the volumes was looking quite good. Now the volume starts to kick in and we start to make a move up. What? Don't you wag your tail at me? Oh, okay. You're licking your lips. You want one of these? Is that where you come on for one of those? There, go on. Off you go. Oh, yeah. And don't bother me. Stop gruntulating. You're putting me off. Let's give it a week off. There's no more, not for now. You was out earlier. I took you out earlier. It's not time yet. You can wait an hour. Cross your legs. Put a cork in it. So we're just looking for a move up, the support at the quarter dollar, and a move back up towards 340. Retest the high. Pre-market high from a couple of days ago was 346. Already at the yesterday's in-market high. I think it's, yeah, exactly where I got in last time. 328. Getting a little bit of a cup and handle forming now, maybe. We'll see. You've been saying that for about 3 days, Michael. Well, are we rounding to go up, or are we selling off to come down? Going up. That'll do. If we can't get a little bit of our money back. There you go, that was the cup and handle. Will we get the breakout 340? That's what we're looking for. $335 at least. No. Get it. That's looking weak. Don't like the didn't like the little topping tail, the shooting star as it were. Then you get your exit indicators. Always better to heed them. You can always go get back in if you need to. All right. Anything else moving at all? Well, I don't know why I feel disappointed. A $6,000 day is a good day. It's a really good day. It just could have been so much better. Should have been so much better. Bloody Revlon. Oh, look, the red box is below $10 now. They're a clean, no volume at all. Those were the mainstays for the last couple of weeks. That's looking nasty for GameStop. Downwards. AMC's in the red now as well. Very similar pattern. Just going red now. Nasdaq fast approaching the red line below the VWAP. Having a bit of a late sell-off on the markets, so we've got half an hour to stay green on the markets. So this is the SPY or the S&P 500. Something confusing you today, Kavar? The Russell index is already red. Well, this is small caps, which is what we trade, what I trade. Oh, everything's selling off now. Into the close. We wouldn't have got. We're still waiting for that to move up. We still wouldn't have got anywhere. It'd still be in this if I hadn't come out. Pretty much a scratch. Much a scratch trade, that one. Not volatile enough right just right now. What else? Boxed. No. That's downwards. That's downwards trending. DNA. Not enough volume. A low last 15 minutes, 2.6 million, that says. That's not right. Why is that 2.6 million in that 15 minutes? No. Ah, that's a horrible chart. Well, practice just takes time. 6K a quarter, that's 2K a month. That's $100 a day. That's all you ask, you know, 6K a quarter is $100 a day. It's not, if you're disciplined enough and you take your time, there's no reason why you can't do that. Is anybody seeing anything moving? Because I'm not. Let's have a look at your little one, Michael. I know you love this. It's had a good day today. Goes Guggenheim. Volume came in after the bell. There was absolutely no volume pre-market, but the volume came in after the bell. It's coming in now in full. Had a bit of a die-off in the middle of the day, but yeah, well done. Don't get married to a stock though, they say. Doing well for you. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Do you know what it's supposed to merge? What price it's supposed to merge at? ADN. Ah, there you go. Now we get the breakout. Patience can often be a virtue. Sometimes it's worth waiting. But of course, it's achievable, Roberts. You break it down to a bite-sized chunks, and like I say, 6,000 a quarter. That's 24 grand a year. That's on $100 a day. And actually, $100 a day is more than 24 grand a year. It's more like 26 grand, but still, 6,000 a quarter. All right, okay. We're going again here. I've already taken $600 off me today, ADN. You're going to break out for me now. Will I get some of it back? Will we break the $0.50? Needs to break the $0.50. How long do you want to wait for the breakout though? That's the question. This is just not moving quick enough. I'm impatient. Patient today. There we go. A little bit back. I should have just scalped that instead of trying to scale in. See if it holds this support. If it hold this support line, previous resistance. I have this one, 43. Yep, 40. Make another move. No. Hey, good stuff. Back money here. Out of this. Not good to me. I'm keeping my 5k. I'm looking down for the day. Okay, lock my montage. I've given back nearly 10k off the day, so I was worth 13,000 up, now 5,000. So I've given back 8,000 off the top. So I'm not happy with that. But giving back more than 50% of my gains once I've got the gains, that's not good. So I'm done. That's me done. 20 minutes left. You can be quiet. Oh, there you go, Michael. Happy days. Shut up. Nobody asked for your opinion. I'm not giving you any more. I'm not giving you any more treats. You've had enough treats for the day. I'll scratch your nose for you because it looks a bit ashy. Yeah, it's going to break $11. Is that? There you go. There's the $11. Well done, Michael. Fair play to you. I don't know if I'm going to do a trade review video tonight. It's going to be it'll be dominated with look, I made this much on Revlon, and then I gave this much back on Revlon, and I made this much on Revlon, and I gave this much back on Revlon. And then into the close, I decided to waste money on ADM. So that's pretty much my trade recap video done for tonight. I'll just nip it out of here and away we go. What indicators have I got on the 1 minute? I've got the VWAP, I've got the 200 EMA, I've got the 20 EMA and the 9 EMA. That's on this 1 minute time frame. I've also got obviously the volume histogram at the bottom, and these ones on the side here are volume by price. So that's the snakes and ladders. That's the indicators I've got. Yeah, Scott. Jack, behave yourself. So it's the 920 and 200 EMAs, and probably the most important one is the VWAP. I have the VWAP on all my charts. It's just the other thing. I don't really pay much attention to the three anyway. You tend to find that a lot of people give a bit too much credence to moving averages. And personally, I'm kind of thinking, well, the VWAP's a good intraday trend indicator, which is why I keep it there. But depending on the stock, the moving averages can be it can be good, it can respect it, or they might not do. But the volume by price is a good one because it tells you where bags are being held. It tells you what as well how people are buying, whether it's on the uptick or on the downtick. If there's more green than there is orange, then people are buying as opposed to selling. Whatever price it is, there's always an equal amount of buyers as there is sellers. It's a zero-sum market. But for every buyer, there's got to be a seller. But if it's on the uptick versus on the downtick is important. It dictates whether the buyers are in charge or whether the sellers are in charge. Oh, there you go. I locked my montage. I'm glad I did. Just tried to get an entry there for that little breakout, and because my montage is locked, it wouldn't let me. I'm like, why have I not got entry there? And fair play. Right idea. When you know I've just overtraded today. That's pretty much what it is today. I've overtraded, and that's why I've given back so much. 8,000 is a lot of money to give back off the top. So I'll keep the 5k. Not even 5k. So just under 4. It'll be just about 4k when the 4,000 when the transaction fees and everything is calculated, commissions and charges, etc. Let's have a look. What else? Is Revlon done for the day? Yes, it's below the VWAP now, so that's definitely done. Breaking lows on the day. Oh, that made a little bounce up towards the VWAP. Didn't see that. Halted down though. Halted downwards. Last time it halted down, it had a nice little bounce. Gap down. Ooh. This is looking like it's going to gap down again. Big time. 576 halt. When did it halt? 1540. So yeah, let's watch this resume. I've got 20 seconds for the resume. This is for Phoenix Markets. This is where I've got the transpires. It's the only place I've got some profits today. But it looks like it's going to gap down quite considerably. Oh no, it's coming back up now. There we go, there's the resumption. Pretty much resumed even. Notable. Good. That's what's, boxed. It was selling off. There you go, boxed. Horrible chart. Let's look at it on a higher time frame because that's just too messy. And yeah, it's looks like it's done. It had a good run, but it's been selling off. If you look at it on the 60-minute, you can see it had a good run, and the last 3 hours it's been selling off. So that's boxed. On the 15-minute chart, see, it's very choppy with some of these moves. The box is at 212 and falling, and it's a very bearish pattern as well. But it looks like it's done for the day's boxed. Hey Flossie, good to see you again. of selling or buying? Thinking of trading Phoenix Motors, just be careful because it's a very, very low float stock, and getting filled wasn't always easy today. Let's see what else. How's the world of crypto doing? Shall we take a look? Not looked at crypto since this morning. So the markets have all gone red now. Unfortunately, the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the Russell Index, they've all gone red now. The Nasdaq, unfortunately. Have a look at Bitcoin. Hurry pie. So those of you that were long on Bitcoin, I hate to tell you this, guys, but Bitcoin's back under 20k. So this, it's on the hourly. Back down under 20k. Not down at 17, but still. That's what happened at the weekend. 17.5 for the quick bounce. But we're back under 20k, so Bitcoin's not looking very strong right now. I'm gonna look at Ethereum. Still over 1,000, but just barely. I remember buying Ethereum at like 300 quid. Cardano. Oh, Cardano's not lost too much. It's still over 45. XRP is over 30. As long as it stays over 30, I think that's not too bad. It's not looking as bearish as Bitcoin. Bitcoin's just having it hard at the minute. 19.9. So, yeah, unfortunately, all the markets, including crypto, are looking a bit bearish right now. Let's go back to the S&P 500. So the S&P 500, just the dashed line here is yesterday's closing price. We've just gone below that, dipped below that. So all the gains, it did gap down. To be fair, it gapped down this morning and it made a bit of a rally, but it's now going and got green on the day. So it's made gains from where it was, but it's unfortunate to finish red. Anybody got a ticker they want to take a look at? Russell Index looking like a double bottom there. I'll move to the upside. EMC trying to move up. Revlon's done. Phoenix Motors done. Looks that way. Might be worth shorting now, I guess. I'll take a look. I like these small, some people like these smaller price stocks. So Highcroft Mining, 133. It's down on the day. Down about 3% on the day. From about 137 to 133. Just trading sideways at the moment. Around that 130, between 135 and 140 range predominantly over the last few days, over the last week or so, even longer. So if you look at it on the daily, see how kind of static it has been, just going sideways, really, in that 140 level. With some dips above and below, but been pretty much 140 since middle of April. So Mycroft Mining not really doing much. Have I talked about Revlon yet? Yes, we've been talking about Revlon. We were funny thing is, Revlon, we were 5,000 up at one stage, and we're now 134 down on Revlon. So it's been doing that to me all day. So Revlon up and down, unfortunately, and it seems to be done for the day now. The volume's died right out. So volume on this candle is like 75-80k, just barely getting over 100k 100k a minute now on Revlon. So it looks to be done. And it's below the VWAP, it's below the 9 EMA, it's below the 20, and it's below the 200. So Revlon, I would say, is done for the day. Who knows? May come back tomorrow. I would say you're probably right, Curiant. I mean, I've made some profits, but it was hard work today. And I feel like I've been over trading. I was going to say I might take tomorrow off. I'm not. I'm going to trade tomorrow because I've got Friday off. So another long weekend. But we'll see. But sometimes it's the best trade is the one you don't take. And there's been a couple of those today that I probably shouldn't have taken. Definitely was one yesterday. That was Aeroclean yesterday. Never traded that. Sometimes it's just to clear your head. It's good just to get away from the market. Have a little mini break or something. Go into town, do some shopping, whatever. Just don't trade. If you feel like you're over trading, just take a day off, a couple of days off. Well, you've been around a while now, Korean. You know what my decision making was like last month, but it came good towards the end of the month. Didn't make me any money, but it's got me good this month. So we're having a good month this month. Although we could have had a better day today. It's better than yesterday. I suppose that's the best way to look at it. It's 10 times better than it was yesterday. So gains, incremental gains. Let's look at well, you know where I am as well, Kiriant. You know where I am. You know where the training is. Of course, signing up to the course, you don't just get the course and the material and the education. You do get access to the Discord, the private Discord, which is for day trade with Tony students. You get the private mentoring as well as part of that. So you know where I am. And of course, you can always just come to this stream and learn from the stream. My decision making has not been on point today, particularly with Revlon. Although I look back at Revlon and some of the entries they were all right. Yeah, got in here for the break of the VWAP. Oh, then it pulls back and becomes resistance. Get out. So the logic behind it was sound, just went against me, and that's been the story of my day here. Got caught in a flush there on Revlon. Lost some money on that one. Lost $3,000 on that one. So yeah, perhaps I should have just quit when I was 5,000 up on Revlon. It's unfortunate. ADN is still moving up. No, Why is it saying it is 7% up? It's not 7% up. It's actually down, you great numpty, stupid scanner. Reload that scanner. It's still safe. 7% up on the last 15 minutes. That's not right. Kirkland's. Yeah, that's not that scanner's not moved all for the last hour. I reckon. I beg your pardon. That wasn't me, by the way. That was definitely dog. How much did I put into Revlon because I was 5k down? So I would anywhere between kind of 2.5 and 10,000 shares at the time. What's the ticker? Sound of fun? Curiant. So I think I went up to 15,000 whilst I was scaling in and took some profits off. So I had 10,000, added another 5, then took the 5 off to lock in a third of the profits. Move the average cost up, but added between 5 and 10,000 shares mostly. So given that Revlon has been trading what, $8, $9, so between 40 and $80,000 worth, make 5k. Or to make the 5k back, make 10k because I was 5k up and then gave that back as well. So yeah, not ideal. My last trade with Revlon, how much was that? 5,000 shares. The thing is though, if you're not risking, if you got Revlon $8 a share, you're in for 10,000. You're not risking 80,000. You've got $80,000 worth of equity in the position, but you're not risking $80,000. Quite the contrary. It depends on what you're looking for in terms of the move. So if I'm risking, let's say I'm risking 20 cents, then I might be risking $2,000. Cheers, Scott. Appreciate that. Tell your friends. Bring them along. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Just as good. You get more educational content on my YouTube channel because I can't really push. There's the end of the market. I can't really push out the educational videos that the tutorials and stuff on TikTok. I've tried. Now they've got 10-minute videos. I've tried, but they don't get views. So check out the on TikTok. There are a few tutorials in there. With my profile, there should be a playlist. So some tutorials there, some short tutorials as well. Well, there we go again. Been a reasonably good day. I can't say it's been a bad day. Any day that we're green is a good day. Any day we're green to 4 figures is an excellent day. So tomorrow we go again. We'll be back at it tomorrow, 1 o'clock, London or Dublin where I am. That will be 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. market time, East Coast. So I'll see you all then. Catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your evening.